Hello there and welcome to this EMP Query tutorial. Today I want to show you how to get data into the query language, and first of all I want to show you the source command. So with the source command basically you grab various from various sources you can grab data, and when you hit Control Space, then this autocomplete here will open, and if you just write source and hit the Control Space, you get a list of the available different sources that you can get here. What you see here depends what your admin has enabled under feature management, and which kind of sources, for example, which databases you can grab data from, depends on the context settings, so which databases and sources are defined here. Good, so for this video, I just want to focus on one specific source, and that would be the random source. Because with the random source you can play around and use the query language to try it out and use different commands and test things. So if you just write source random, you see you get 200 records, and this is basically just some random personal data with an ID, first name, last name, location. If the person likes tiramisu, it's personally my favorite dessert and dessert. Sorry for my English, I always get sand into my ice bowl. Yeah, but this is the reason why you find this tiramisu stuff throughout most of the manual and throughout most of the examples that you will find, because it's just an absolutely gorgeous dessert. So you have a last login, URL, value index, and time. This is the random stuff that you get here, and then you can use it to play around with some commands. For example, format field value, and let's say we align it to the center, then the value is aligned to the center. Anyway, like with this, so you have the records that you can define. So sometimes you need 200 records, sometimes you want to have something like 10,000. So depends on your use case that you are trying. Then here you have also different types. How do we find out what kind of types we can define? Control Space. We can go to the manual, or we see here the parameters that we have here. So type the data to generate. Let's copy these out, put them here with a comment. So type default is basically what we see here. Then we can have type numbers. So we have different numbers like thousands, float, big decimal, and we have various kinds of arrays, number arrays, character strings, mixed, and series. So here we have series for warehouse, and a warehouse with an item, and different kinds of attributes for that. For what this is useful, for example, for charting. Let me grab an example here. Where do we have it? Here, simple example, chart type series. As you see, let's put this down a little bit. So you see you get various random series, and these are really like randomly generated. just to see that you see a little bit what kind of data you get here. Let's put it on 3. Good. So here you see you have totally random or decreasing wavy stats. It's kind of randomized a little bit. You also have like this kind of drops and ups and so on again. Should also be like, yeah, just drops without going up again, and the other way around should be here as well. So these are like the things that you get in series. So you can create like example dashboards and stuff like that, or just try something out, some commands and so on. Good, then we have stats. So here we get some statistics. I just recently added this one for, I think there also was a chart command example for this one. Exactly. So here as well. So in this case, I just show a chart with X is time and Y is mean, average, 90 percentile and max. And I'll get a chart here for that. Here as well, now this chart looks a little bit strange. The reason is because we have on the same time multiple points, because we have multiple series. For the series, we have a series count parameter where we can set this to 1, and now we only have one series type. Another thing that we could do would be by statistic. So then the chart is actually split up into the statistics. So currently we have one statistic here, the lost trees eradicated. This is just some random statistics name. And now we have two different statistics. What would be weak magicians engaged and hellish customers glued. So yeah, you see how this works. So this works with the stats and with the series commands. So this series count here. We have some random tickets. Let's get this one out. This was created as I needed an example for a support portal. So I created some random tickets with a title, can't remember email password, please email new password. So this stuff is more or less funny. Complaint, friendly reminder or not friendly, and so on. Like, yeah, can be useful if you want to show certain things. And what do we have under various? Some boolean strings, always null, colors, fruits, statuses, some graph data, and time. Yeah, so see, do we have everything here? Yeah, records, type, series count. Yeah, so basically this is your go-to command if you want to create some examples, if you want to try something out. And yeah, I hope you have fun, and I wish you a lot of creative query language usage.